What's up, sluts? Welcome back to Beef Cereal. We're doing Gen 4 again. This one's special because Jake doesn't know what the fuck any of these are.
I've never played this one.
That's okay. But I think it'll be interesting to see what your, gut reaction is. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I bet there'll be a lot you go, oh, it's that guy. Because it's Pokemon.
I do play Pokemon Go, so I have seen,
oh, yeah,
a lot of these still.
Oh, we gotta name the tiers. That's my favorite part of this.
That's right.
So, best. What's the very best? The best in the world.
Beefy Boy Supreme.
All right.
I just had that for Taco Bell the other day.
Beefy Boys?
Beefy Boy Supreme.
They bring you some Beefy Boys. Delicious. Okay, the worst of the worst is gotta be tofu.
Stinko de Mayo.
Nope.
Okay.
You don't get them all, Jake. We got tofu tier. This is the amount of tiers we want, right? I always forget how many we do.
Yeah, this I think is good.
Yeah, this is pretty good. Okay, then that's pretty good. Hey, I like that. That's all right. Just the longest tier.
Okay.
Well, then what's a little above average?
It's still pretty nice, but not as good. I don't like it as much.
Oh God.
Log tier lists are a new shtick now.
Okay, that's too much. And then my favorite tier list is just
oh.
Oh, there's OU and tofu.
Okay.
Okay. Now, first off, we got a great one. Fucking love Turtwig. Turtwig's great. I love him. He's just a little guy.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna search Turtwig on Bulbapedia.
Yeah, go to Bulbapedia, and then there'll be a little thing at the top where you can just click to the next guy.
All right, he's got a solid design here.
He's a cute little guy.
He's a grass type. He's got shell armor.
Okay, I don't know if we don't need all of this info. We're just it's just a vibe check.
Okay. He passes the vibe check.
He does. All the way in the Beefy Boy Supreme tier?
Yeah, you know what? I like him.
Thank you. That's good. Grotile, whatever, the second stage is the same kind of it's not... I don't like it as much.
Okay, what's this guy called?
Grotile. I'm begging you not to look them up every time. There's little arrows at the top of Turtwig's page. You can just go to the next guy and order.
Oh, okay.
This will be much easier than manually typing every dude's name.
Okay, I see. He's yeah, he's alright.
See, I saw him. And I said,
I kind of
don't
like his shell. Oh, okay. I like his shell. I like his armor and stuff. Yeah, I guess he's fine there.
I'm happy with him there. Torterra though is real shit. He's one of my favorite starters. I think he's very cool.
All right, yeah. He's like the turtle that supports the entire Earth.
Yeah. Altuine is something like that.
Cool.
Yeah, he's a world turtle. He looks big and intimidating. I like him a lot. He's one of my favorites.
You know, the middle one kind of reminds me of. You ever watch that dinosaur cartoon movie?
Dinosaurs?
No, it was
Land Before Time.
Land Before Time. Yeah, he looks like the main character of that, or not the main character. Spike. His name's Spike.
Yes,
he's real dumb.
Yes, I see what you mean. You know Ducky from that show. You know what happened to their voice actress?
I heard her dad just fucking murdered her.
Her dad did a murder suicide.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really.
Anyway, Chimchar.
Exciting content on Beef Cereal here.
We're breaking the news, breaking the story. Chimchar.
You heard it here first.
I don't
like him.
You actively?
Yeah, he's got O.
Yeah, that's about as much as I want to do with him. He's kind of... Monferno is kind of about the same. I might like him a little bit more. I might like him.
I do like him. I do like him a bit more.
Yeah.
He looks cooler. He's more interesting than just skinny, ugly monkey
Chimp man.
with an ice cream cone on his head.
Yeah, I don't like his big ears. I don't like his dumb little hair. He's kind of awkward. Then Monferno is like, that's all right. That's okay. Infernape is fairly cool.
Yeah, he is a lot. He's a big step up from the last two.
He's like Sun Wukong, right? He's a Wukong guy. I wish he was maybe a little bulkier. But he's okay.
I think I'd say
you feel
I
good?
like that. That's all right.
I like that they put swirlies on his nips.
Oh, thank God.
That's a big plus for me.
It really elevates him.
Piplup's very good. I like Piplup a lot. I would probably put him all the way up here.
Oh, I don't know. I'd put him higher.
Oh,
I'd put him in the Beefy Boys Supreme.
there's not much higher to go, but let's do it. I like him.
Okay.
I think Gen 4 has really solid starters overall, honestly.
Yeah, they are pretty good.
Prinplup is probably also just another, middle stages are always awkward. I don't know what to do with this guy. He's just looking at me funny.
Yeah, he's okay.
They're always they're not quite cute enough, and they're not quite cool enough, and they're all just kind of like, whatever. You feel good with him here?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that noise was. It was like,
I was drinking some water.
Was that an affirmation?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
He's fine then.
Empoleon is also very good. He's got to be one of the top two. Probably here.
Okay, I'm good with that. He is very cool looking.
He's got like a trident, but it's also a crown. It's also a beak, and he's got like these cool sword arms, and he's water steel, which is a cool type. He's got a lot going for him. I like him.
I knew the water steel because I use him in Pokemon.
Yeah. I caught a wild Arcanine this morning that was perfect. Just
he had
100%.
100% stats. That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Starly.
He's very okay.
He's
He's just the definition of bland birds.
It sure is a
Pokemon.
bird.
Yeah.
I think I'm cool with putting him there. And then Staravia, I think is what the next stage is called.
So, yeah, he might be my first.
I think
like my first bad Pokemon. His hair is atrocious.
I was thinking the same thing. He got that Jimmy Neutron hair, and it doesn't really work. And then I don't know. He's so kind of he's dumpy and lumpy and awkward.
He looks like he's trying to be like a greaser. Like he's someone you'd see from
Grease.
Grease, yeah. That's it.
Yeah, I don't care for him. That's fine. Staraptor. Pretty good though.
He's better than the last two for sure.
Look at this. Look at this guy up here, huh?
Let me catch up on Bulbapedia.
Oh, you
so I
gotta
can
catch
get
up.
a little better look at him.
He's a big bird. He's got an angry face.
I don't know if I'd put him as high as that.
Oh, you would.
Well, okay.
Have you considered
I would,
that
then.
you would?
I hadn't, but now I have to.
I usually get one. There's also like kind of a meme about Gen 4, which is like every team will have a Staraptor, a starter, and a Luxray and a Lucario. These things are unchangeable. So you do have to have one on your team. Everyone knows.
Okay. I don't know. I'd put him a tier lower
We
than
can
where
put him
you have
lower.
him.
That's fine.
Okay.
I like him a good amount, but he's all right. Okay, Bidoof, I've come to love recently.
Oh, I like Bidoof. I love the way he looks.
There was a year or two ago, Pokemon decided they were doing like Bidoof Day or Bidoof Month or something, and they just did a bunch of like posts and content all about Bidoof. And there was an animated special all about Bidoof going on an adventure, and it actually made me fucking tear up. It's like it's weirdly emotional and extremely good, and like there's kind of this underlying idea that he's like just a shit garbage Pokemon, but he's still a brave little guy. I don't know. It was great.
That's great. I'm proud of him.
What the hell is going on over there?
An ad played unexpectedly.
And then
I
this
like
sucks.
Bidoof. I don't like the. Oh, I really don't like the big Bidoof.
How much?
Oh,
really
but
don't.
Going back to Bidoof, his name fits him perfectly. Like,
Right.
look at that guy. That's a Bidoof.
That's a Bidoof.
That's what I think of when I hear Bidoof.
Unquestionably Bidoof.
They got it 100% right.
It's like the guy that named frogs. That's a fucking
yeah.
frog. Spot on.
Dude, nailed it.
But Beryl sucks.
Yeah, he's very ugly.
He's very ugly.
He's very unpleasant.
He can go in the U tier.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Kricketot, I have no strong feelings about.
Okay, what am I looking at? He's a bug.
He's like a cockroach.
He's got like he's got a little suit and tie. Is that what that is?
I think I think they're meant. He might be meant to have some sort of like conductor theme going on, because the evolution definitely is like a violin or ukulele or something.
Okay.
Also, I only just fucking now realized that the antenna on Kricketot become the mustache on Cricketoon is evolution. I only have just noticed this.
I do see that.
Am I
do have the same.
A fucking idiot? Anyway, he's weird. I do like Cricketoon.
I kind of like Kricketot.
Really?
Looking at him, he's a little conductor guy. He's fat and chubby.
Should we put him up here together?
Yeah, let's put them together.
I'm going to do that thing where I make you appreciate a Pokemon.
Uh-oh.
Do you know about Cricketoon's cry, what it sounds like?
No, I don't.
Okay. Now, just get ready. Oh, that wasn't the... I think that was edited, because I saw fucking Sans. Did you hear that?
All right.
Did it work?
I did hear it, yeah.
It's just the weirdest cry ever, and I find it amusing.
I like it.
I like it.
I don't like him as much, but I'm fine with him being on the same tier list.
Listen,
or on the same tier. I mean.
He's got a funny little mustache. That makes him good.
Okay, he's fine.
Shinx is good.
Oh yeah, Shinx has got a pretty good design. Until you combine him with Totodile, and then he looks horrible.
That's a good callback.
Thank you.
And then Luxio is worse.
Yeah, he's got awkward middle phase syndrome.
And everyone knows. Everyone knows. Yeah. Look at Luxray. Look at him. Pull him up on your side. Look at him.
Okay, I gotta catch up again.
Have you considered that he's cool as hell? And look at him.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You obviously feel strongly about him, so you can leave him there.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Badoo.
Okay, so what the fuck?
He's a little guy.
My first thoughts. What the fuck?
I don't have anything for you. He's a little guy. He's probably O tier for me because I don't care. I don't know what. He's just a little guy.
Can't even tell what it's supposed to be.
He's honestly like a seed, but then that little bit at top also like splits open. So they're vines? Question mark. He's a plant of some kind.
All right, he's like a sprouting seed, I guess.
Yeah. This is the pre-evolution of Rosalia from Gen 3. It's a thing with like roses for hands.
Mm-hmm. I remember that guy.
Yeah, that was like a standalone guy in Gen 3. And then in this gen, they gave it both a pre-evolution and an evolution for some reason.
Okay.
So the next one is its evolution, Roserade, I think it's what it's called. I probably also neutral about it.
He's just okay.
It's like a masquerade thing. I don't like that it has flowers for hands. That's kind of odd to me. How do you pick things up? You don't.
The other one looked better because like the flowers looked natural. This looks like it almost looks like a fidget spinner. Like you got fidget spinners for hands, you know?
Yes, it does. I see what you mean. Yeah, but I don't dislike it. I don't think. I can understand why someone would think it's cool. Cranidos, something like that. Is this little guy?
Cranidos is what it says here. I think B tier looks good. He's got a kind of an awkward bulbous head.
Jake, we don't have a B tier. We have a still pretty nice, but not as good. I don't like it as much tier.
Yeah, I just thought I'd save some time there with the B tier.
I think he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I do quite like its evolution. Rampardos.
His evolution is a little better.
I like him also. He has like, for a while, he had the highest attack stat of any non-legendary. He just has a fucking like ludicrous attack stat. That's all he really has going for him, but I find that amusing.
That's cool. Yeah, his head proportions are better now.
He grew into his enormous, disgusting head.
Yeah. It took a lot of growing, but he got there.
And there's a little shield on. So these are the two fossils, and this guy is like super attack based, and this guy is super defense based. So he's got sky high defenses.
Oh, that's cool. So they're counterparts.
Yeah. This guy's pretty cute. I think he has to be a little above average.
Yeah. Okay. I really like Bastiodon.
Yeah.
I use him. He's my big boy in Pokemon Go.
Is this a good place for him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I like him. I think he's got a shield for a face.
He sure does.
I wish he was a smidge better in real Pokemon, because he's like rock steel type, which makes him like 4 times weak to a lot of shit.
Oh.
But otherwise, he'd be pretty good. But
what is he 4 times weak to? I'm curious.
Fighting, ground. I think those are the 2, but those are very common offensive types. So even though his defenses are great, he still gets one shot a lot. And then we got some horrible little cretins. Burmy, is that what they're called?
Yeah, these are all the same Pokemon, aren't they? They're just like variations of it.
Yeah, they change form depending on where they last were. So if they're in like a grassy area, they'll be plant. If they're on like sand or in a cave, they'll be this. And this is like urban. I think it's called like their trash form. They're all kind of weird. I don't like them very much. They're
pretty uninspired. They're just like,
I think they're meant to be bagworms.
Really?
Yeah,
that doesn't make me like them anymore.
I think they are inspired. I just don't think the end result's very good.
Yeah.
I like the idea of a little guy that like picks up all the garbage in his area and looks like it, but I don't like them. You seem to hate them even more? So do you want to? Are these our first Tofus?
I don't think they're. Well,
have you considered that look at?
They're just very boring.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we can save that for something special.
I don't know. We might come back to that. How about that?
Yeah. These guys are not much better. Like they're
they're really just the same.
They sure are. Then he has another evolution. I think only the males can evolve into this. But he's just like that's probably an O for me. I forget he exists a lot, to be honest.
I didn't know he existed. I think I don't have this guy on Pokemon Go because I've never seen him before.
He's weird. Mothim? Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'm testing all my goddamn knowledge.
We should get JT for one of these.
We should. He'd probably like this.
He's a big Pokemon boy.
Let's get him for Gen 5. He'd like that.
Yeah, all right.
Let's get him right now. Let's just add him to the call.
I'll call him. Yeah, no warning.
Fuck. Oh well. I like Combee. Like, it's a couple of bees, and they're in their honeycomb. No, they're in their. What the fuck do you call those?
Yeah, that's honeycomb.
Yeah, but I felt like there was a better term for it. Whatever.
They're little squares.
They're part of their beehive. I think that's cute. I like that. I think it's like, it's enough to make them, and still pretty nice, but not as good. I don't like it as much tier.
Yeah, all right. It's fine with me.
And then Vespiquen, probably about the same, where I think it's interesting, but I don't particularly love it.
I gotta say, I don't love it. I really don't love it at all.
Oh, no.
At best, this is like O for me. I don't like its dress.
I like
it's weird.
I like it a little more. I like the dress honeycomb thing.
I really don't.
I think it's interesting because only the female Combee can evolve into this.
I also don't like that its body is just a perfect circle.
Who's a circle?
And then his body, like if you look, other than the head part of it, just look at the body behind it. It's just a circle.
Oh, I see what you mean.
There's nothing else.
I like it. How much will it hurt you to leave it here?
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine, I guess.
Pachirisu, baby.
All right, what's this guy's deal?
He's the Pika clone of the gen.
Oh, of course.
But
Okay.
I also there's a thing that might make you appreciate him. So
Mhm.
the like official Pokemon tournament that's held once a year is called Pokemon Worlds, and Pachirisu made world history by being in the finals of that, like the world championship, greatest players in the entire world. The guy who won the whole thing had a Pachirisu on his team, and there's an infamous turn where it's double battle, so it's like a Pachirisu and I think a it's fighting alongside a Garchomp, but it uses a move called Follow Me, which means the opponent has to target it. So it
Okay.
uses Follow Me, and then the opposing Dragonite, or Garchomp rather, uses Draco Meteor, one of the most powerful moves in the game, and hits the Pachirisu, and the Pachirisu lives the move. And
Oh
then they
yeah.
retaliate and win the game from there. So it's like it's just like this totally unassuming little guy who held his own in like the highest stakes game, and it's become like infamous just because of this one fight in at Worlds. So he's kind of got a special place in my heart just for that.
Okay, that's cool.
It's
He's a little mascot of. Uh, is it just competitive
unexpected.
Pokemon?
Yeah, kinda.
That's cool.
It
All
pops
right.
up a lot in like promotional stuff for future tournaments too, because they know how like momentous that occasion was. Honestly, competitive Pokemon peaked with that.
That's really funny. I do like his actual design just on its own as well.
Yeah,
And I like that they made a Pikachu clone that wasn't just a Pikachu clone.
they got past it finally.
They actually did something a little different.
I mean, honestly, the main way you can tell is just the cheeks.
Yeah,
Um,
and he's electric type.
yeah. Then we got Buizel. Buizel's okay.
Okay, he's got a little life vest on him
He
or
does.
something.
I think it's meant to be something like that. I would put him in one of the like average, oh god, one of the averagest tiers.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah. And then we no, what's this thing called? Shit, Float
It's a
Soul.
float soul.
Float Soul. It's okay. It's just kind of bigger. Not much changed really. He's glaring at me a little bit.
He's got a weirder looking life vest.
He sure does. Do you have any feelings about him?
He's about the same.
Okay. Oh, this is just a little guy. Fun fact about this guy: Cherub, I think is what it's called.
Uh huh.
Is number 420,
Nice.
and there's some theories about that second little head he's got there. Considering,
That it's a malignant tumor.
well, more that it looks like it's stoned out of its mind.
Yeah,
Could be a total coincidence. Probably
Prob-
is.
probably
I
is.
I don't have any strong feelings about him. Where do you? I'd probably put him in one of these two.
I'd put him in O.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's just cherries. There's nothing to him.
And then I don't know what your list looks like. It probably has these next two guys grouped together because it's the same guy. Its evolution, if it's sunny, he comes out, and if not, he's just covered up.
Oh, okay. I never realized these were the same guy.
Yeah,
They always look like two different guys in Pokemon. In Pokemon Go.
I don't. It's not enough for me to like him. I would frankly put them all in O.
Yeah, all right. I like his little face. I love how happy he is to be out of his big purple leaves.
I can appreciate that. You want to put him one higher?
Yeah, that's pretty cute.
It's pretty cute. Shellos. I like him. When Gen
So this
4
is
was coming
Boy
out,
and girl Shellos.
no, it is West and East Coast.
Oh,
But I can
okay.
see why you'd think that. It's just in the games, if you're on the West Coast, you find one, and on your East Coast, you find the other.
Okay.
When these games were coming out, the blue one was like leaked or maybe revealed, and people thought it was going to be a Lapras pre-evolution, but they were wrong.
I can see that.
I think they're cute little guys. Whoops,
They're pretty cute. They're little slugs, though.
they're little slugs. You got to touch them.
You can squish them.
You can squish them. That's true.
You can step on them.
Oh, I'm excited for what's coming up. But right now we have Gastrodons. They're about the same. They're kind of weird looking, but I like them.
I like them. I like them more even.
Oh my god, how much more?
Do they have a third eye? They do.
They got something going on there.
I like them more. I don't know. I think this is where I'd put them if I was making my own tier list. I think I just put the other ones lower, but I think it's fine as is.
Okay. Now this. Well, I don't even know where to start at this. Are you looking at this?
I'm seeing what you're seeing, and I agree with what you're saying.
There's so much to discuss that's bad. So rather than doing that, I'm gonna say the only thing that works is maybe the feet. Every other part is bad. The bowl cut, bad. The giant ears, bad. The hair, bad. The nipple fingers, very bad. The shape of the hands, otherwise bad. Why do they have little cuffs at the end? Bad. No fingers. Can't have fingers. That's bad. It's all bad.
I've got nothing to add. You summed it up.
It's really the nipple fingers that just don't. You can't do this.
Oh, there's no reason that he needed udders.
Why didn't they just make it like real fingers? God, I hate it so much. That's a tofu for me.
Yeah, that's tofu.
Okay, Driftbloom.
If we had like an evil counterpart to beef cereal, it would definitely be tofu something.
Oh yeah.
It'd be like tofu ice cream or something.
Ew.
Yeah.
Tofu waffle.
Okay.
What's the opposite of cereal?
Ice cream.
How do you figure?
I don't know. You eat it with a spoon.
But how does that make it the opposite?
It's like the evil counterpart.
You eat them both with spoons, and there's many other things you eat with a spoon.
No.
What?
Okay.
Okay, Drifbloom's a little guy. Do you know his deal?
He's a ghost.
Yeah, but like what he does.
He floats.
He sure does. A lot of his Pokedex entries talk about how they attach themselves to kids and then drag them to hell. I'm not even kidding. I think it says like the underworld or something like that. But it's like, yeah, it takes your kids to hell.
That's awesome.
Isn't it? Good for him. I think he's a cute little guy. I would probably put him around here.
Cool. Okay.
And then
his look I don't care for, but the lore of it really elevates him.
It does. Was that a balloon joke? Because he's elevated.
Oh yeah, elevates him. I meant to say that.
You did. It's true.
On purpose.
I wrote the script, so I know. And then Drifbloom.
Drifbloom. Yeah.
Wait, what's the first? Drifloon.
Drifloon.
Drifloon and Drifblim. Drifblim is a bigger guy. He's a little blimp, I guess. Or he's more like just a big hot air balloon.
Does he still take your kids to hell? Is that still his thing?
Oh, he's back from hell. He left the kids there.
Yeah. Okay.
So
he's
that's
back from more kids. He can take 3 at once now with his 3 hands.
Baneri is a little. It's just a little rabbit, you know.
Okay. He's a little rabbit. I don't like his ear.
I don't think
I'd put him in B tier if he had one normal ear, or both normal ears.
I kind of like that he's got asymmetrical ears. You don't like that?
I don't like. It's just like a donut ear.
I think it like stretches out. Maybe. I don't know why it does this.
I don't like the way it looks.
I don't think we're doing megas. So next up,
S tier.
Be normal.
S tier.
I'm begging you to be normal about this. Is there any
That's
way?
an S tier, Carlos.
No, I'm begging you to just to be objective, okay? Please.
I mean, look at it.
You can't fuck it.
I can fuck it.
It's not real.
I mean, I don't want to. Is what I meant to say.
Whoops. Easy mistake.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you really want it up?
How about A tier?
Oh, that's still the fuckable tiers.
Oh yeah. We should still make that Smash or Pass tier list for Pokemon.
We should. Everything's pass. It's hard for me to know what to like rank this thing because it's so attached to the fuckable idea, you know?
Uh-huh.
How can I
I
divorce it from that? God damn it. Hey, let's put it in A tier and move on with our lives.
Okay.
I like Miss Dreva, or Miss Magius?
Miss Medius.
Sure. I don't know, it's got a big witch hat. And it's a witchy.
I'm just seeing how long its neck is, and it's really getting me. He's got the world's biggest Adam apple, too.
I did kind of forget how big the neck was, to be honest. I kind of wish it was like Ghost Psychic type. Just Ghost type is maybe a smidge boring, but it's got a big hat. Something about the big hat is very appealing to me. I would put it somewhere around here.
I like the big hat. I like the dress, robes. I mean,
Yeah.
I like its jewels. I don't love its neck, but also at the same time, it's really funny that it has that neck.
You don't like that it has a pear lodged in its neck?
I kind of do, actually.
Oh, you do like that.
I got a question. How close to halfway are we?
Oh, probably time for halfway. I'm just moving all the megas out of here because we're not doing them.
Okay.
Fuck the megas.
Okay. Oh, that is a cool looking mega. Garchomp mega.
I have mixed feelings about it. He does a lot of things.
I can't see it very well, but he looks like he's got a mouth on his chest.
No doubt. We're at half an hour. This is probably a good halfway point.
Okay, hey, next time we'll... What?
I'm just comparing how many guys you got. It's close enough. Half an hour. Half time. It's half time.
All right, halftime, baby. We'll see you next time on halftime. Go get some nachos or whatever you do at halftime.